right, here are the words that this crowd has been waiting for. The New York Knicks are on the clock, and they need a lot of help. There's a whole new regime for the Knicks, of course. Isaiah Thomas is out. Donnie Walsh, the new team president. And, of course, the new head coach is Mike D'Antoni, who came over from the Phoenix Suns. Real quickly, guys, the Knicks need a lot. What's the biggest thing? What should they do right here?
Well, in my opinion, what they should do is take the best available guy. Take the sure bet. Make sure your guy can play and impact your locker room immediately.
Got a lot of ways they can go. Jared Bayless is available from Arizona, an outstanding point guard prospect. DJ Augustine, another outstanding point guard prospect from Texas. There are a lot of good guards they can get, and Brook Lopez is still available.
Well, they need a lot, and this is a team that has gone 7 straight seasons without making the postseason. Is the crowd ready to roar or do whatever they're going to do? NBA Commissioner David Stern coming to the podium with the Knicks pick.
With the 6th pick in the 2008 NBA draft, the New York Knicks select Danilo Gallinari.
Mostly a chorus of boos. There are some people cheering. Danilo Gallinari, the 2008 EuroLeague Rising Star of the season last year, a 6'8", 210-pounder from Italy. Molto bene, molto bellissimo. That's my Italian. That's all I got. And remember, his father, Vittorio, played professional ball in Italy with Knicks head coach Mike D'Antoni. This is the 3rd international player ever selected by the Knicks in the first round. In 2002, they got Nene, and in 1999, they got Frederick Weiss. Fran Fraschilla, you are our international guru. What is it about this guy that tells you he can play?
Well, first of all, Stuart, he's got a toughness about him that you don't see with a young international player. And I understand the skepticism because I told Gallinari 2 weeks ago he would be booed, but he is a versatile scorer. He will not turn 20 years old until late August, and he's a guy that you can build a program around. He's not going to be a superstar, but he's going to be a very, very solid player for the Knicks. He's got the advantage of having a great feel for the game, and he's going to play for a coach in Mike D'Antoni who understands how to utilize this guy. Down the road, 3 or 4 years from now, the New York Knicks fans will be crowing about a guy whose nickname is the Rooster. Gallo means the Rooster, and I really think in time he could become like a Derek Jeter or a Kiki Barber in this town. You're going to have to wait a little bit for him, but I'll tell you, some people are so excited about this guy that Reebok has already made a shoe called the Rooster, and he's in a great town to sell a lot of shoes.
You know, you talked about him and you told him that he would be booed here. When he played with his team in Italy, you know, he was the youngest player on the team, but also the most popular player on that team. And, of course, we mentioned the tie. There's already an Italian tie here in the Knicks. There you go, Mike D'Antoni and Vittorio Gallinari. How much do you think that's going to help him here, knowing that his coach is friends with his dad?
It won't matter in New York City. The bottom line is, can he get the job done? And if he does, they'll embrace him.
Stephen A. Smith is with the man right now. Mr. Gallinari, Stephen A., how's your Italian?
Well, Mr. Gallinari, I got to ask you the question. You hear the New York Knicks fans booing. Clearly, they are sleeping on you. Yeah. What do you have to say to them so they can basically gain some faith in you?
I will have the team. I just like to win and play hard. And I will have the team to win. And New York is the best city in the world. So.
One of the things I want to ask you, your father was known as a defensive specialist. You're not known for that. You're known for putting the ball in the hole. What else can New York Knicks fans expect from you?
I can expect that I like to win and play hard, stay with my teammates and try just to win and help with my skills, with my offensive play or defensive play. I will try to help the team.
Right. Good luck. Still, he's being booed, but he says he's ready. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Stephen A. You know, the NBA player that Danilo most admires is not LeBron or Kobe or Dwayne Wade. It's actually Tayshaun Prince of the Pistons. Guys, what do you think of the Knicks pick here?
Well, for me, I don't know too much about this player, but I know the New York fan. And the New York fan will get behind any player that competes hard, that plays to win, and plays with an enthusiasm level that they can be proud of. So if that's what he brings to the table, it'll be different come opening night.
I like the way he handled himself. Don't get caught up in the people booing. They don't know you. The bottom line is when you lace them up, go out, get the job done, play with force and passion, and you will win this city over.
Yeah, as a talent, he's no different than taking a 19-year-old American kid. I mean, he's got a lot of talent and a lot of skill. Now, he needs to improve defensively. He's not a great athlete. Laterally, he's not particularly quick. But this young man can play. And if they handle him right, I mean, it's a lot on his shoulders because he's got to come in and be one of the best players over the next several years. But if you give him a couple years, I think he can be good.
This is the third straight year that an Italian player has been taken in the first round. The highest Knicks selection before tonight was number 5 back in 1986. That was Kenny Skywalker. Now they have a man named Danilo Gallinari. Wendy Knicks at Knicks headquarters with team president Donnie Walsh. Wendy?
Donnie, you've made your first pick with the New York Knicks. You told me yesterday you had your man. Today, you tell me you got your man. Why was Gallinari the right fit?
Well, I think he's an unusual package with his size. He's a great shooter, great ball handler, and we think he'll get bigger and stronger. And so, you know, I think his future, he can play different positions. And in today's NBA, I think that ability to shoot the ball from the outside, to put it on the floor, that's a big ability, particularly with somebody with this kind of size. I think he's going to be the kind of player that can bring a team together, and I think we need not just him, but other players like him to help us.
There's been a lot of speculation about this pick, particularly at the point. Are you done for the night?
Well, we don't know. You know, we'll take whatever opportunities are out there if they're good ones. But this just begins the off-season, so to speak. You know, then we go into free agency and a trading season. So, you know, and the other part of it is we have to evaluate our own team under Mike D'Antoni. So there's a long summer ahead of us.
And at least Mike D'Antoni knows his father.
He knows him, played with him. So there is some familiarity here, familiarity.
All right, Donnie, thank you very much.
Thank
Good luck.
you.
Stu, back to you.
Thanks a lot.